So I've been using Halia in a few different places and I've really grown to like her. And since she's coming up in the next summon event, today I want to talk more about her and show her off. Welcome everybody, welcome if you don't know me, my name is BearCozy. I strive to make not only entertaining, but also educational videos, and I like to have a good time. Now, recently in my most recent videos, I posted a video of Halia and I posted it under the Witch of the Wind Hell Stage 1, and the team that I was running is Halia, Nathalia, Marion, Shadowblood, and Florence, and Halia turned out to be really good. If you haven't seen that video, check that out. That has improved my Witch of the Wind Hell Stage 1 team quite a bit, so I can compete in the Dragon Cup event. Now, that's not what I want to talk about. What I want to talk about actually is showing off Halia, because Halia is really good. Let me swap over and show you the news. So looking at the most recent patch notes, which are still under development, we have a new summon event that is coming, and that is going to be on December 1st. Advanced summon drop rates are back up. Halia is the drop rate increased in the advanced summon, and her drop rate is increased by 300% for a limited time. Now, the event period is going to be from December 1st through December 8th. That will give us a week to summon Halia. And then, of course, there's also a pity system, which is really good. Halia is also guaranteed in 400 summons. So if you pull 400 shards without summoning her, your 400 shard will be a guaranteed Halia. And that is why I wanted to make this video today and talk about just how good she is and how she's improved my account. Swapping back over to the game after seeing the news, now Halia looks amazing, and what makes her really good, if you don't know, is her trait. Now, her trait is called Water Blessing. Grants a team-wide Ocean Lights for 1 turn at the start of the turn. The cooldown is 3 rounds, and then if she's ascended, it's actually 2 rounds, which is absolutely amazing. And then if we look at her ultimate as well, her ultimate deals 150% damage to all enemies and applies a speed up buff to the whole team. And it also inflicts speed down on non-boss enemies. So this will not work on bosses, right? But the speed down will not work on bosses like Witch of the Wind or the Banker or any other dungeon. However, the speed up is still very good. Speed up is plus 30 speed, which is permanent with a max stack of 3. So you can potentially get plus 90 speed if the fight lasts long enough. Now, what I want to do is I want to show her off in a couple of places to show you just how good she is. If you haven't seen my last video, as I mentioned, I did a Witch of the Wind Hell Stage 1 with Halia, and I gave a couple of other examples and a couple of other teams that you could use, and I don't want to go into that too much, but here are my teams with no Gangelo, and I did a couple of different variations with no Halia and with Halia. So the first place she's very good is in Witch of the Wind, because in Witch of the Wind, your team needs to be fast, and with the multiple stacks of the speed up boost, that helps your team to get faster to avoid those bleed debuffs. That is the first place. The second place Halia is very good is actually in Arena. If we jump into Arena, now one caveat here, I want to show her off. Most of the time I use Winstrix to go first as I have a go first team. If you don't have Winstrix, you can use Halia, and that's exactly what I want to use here. And one disclaimer here that I want to mention is most likely Halia will not be faster than the enemy Winstrix, because Winstrix does have a little bit more speed. However, if we go back and we look at my Halia, just a quick second, right now my Halia is 286 speed, and she has room for improvement. She is wearing 3 sets of the Raider set, and of course speed boots, of course, for Arena, and that's helping her out a lot. Now, she has the speed glyph and none of the other ones, and she's also unascended, so there is room to improve. If we ascend her, she can gain plus 15 speed. That'll push her a little bit faster, right? That'll push her over 300, and then if I get her to 70, I believe that'll give her another 5 speed. So that'll be really good. She'll be at 306, and that's pretty good. With that said, jumping back into Arena, my Halia right now is wearing my Winstrix gear. My Winstrix is a little bit faster. However, I don't think it's worth building win streaks past 50. That's just my personal opinion. I would much rather take Halia to 70. Let's go ahead and jump into this and see what Halia can do. Now, Halia works really, really well. I'm going to take this off of auto. Let's go ahead and we're just going to use the Whirlpool, which is her ultimate, to give everybody much faster speed, right? We're going to give them speed down, not defense down. And then we're going to go in with the defense down, and we're going to taunt. Not that we need it here. You could probably use another nuker here, but the taunt just makes sure that nobody can really do much. And then since Nathalia has 4 buffs on her, that activates her trait because she does extra damage when she has 4 or more buffs. And Zatlux is going to clean them up. So Halia works really, really well in Arena as well. And that is the second place that she works. Now, I realize I'm only in Gold 4. I just came back to the game not too long ago. However, you can still use Halia. And as I've mentioned a couple of things here, if your Halia is not faster than the enemy win streaks, there is a solution to that. And the solution here is you can actually use Arya. Arya, if we look at my epics, Arya is in here somewhere. She's not built, but what makes Arya really good is her trait. Inflicts taunt for 1 turn to whichever enemy has the highest speed at the start of the battle. So you can use Arya with Halia, and Arya will automatically taunt the enemy win streaks, and that is going to work out really nice. That is an automatic thing, provided you have enough focus. So Arena is the second place that you can use Halia. Of course, you can use her in Team Arena as well. I am in Diamond 2 and Silver, and as you can see, some people are using Halia. Now, mine is not level 70, and I don't have Urian, so I'm going to stay away from that team. That looks like a really strong team, but you can also use her there. The other place you can use Halia is, of course, Endless Trial. In Endless Trial, she'd be very, very helpful. Let's go ahead and jump into this level 70 to show her off very quickly. There we go. We are in Endless Trial, level 70. Now, the team that I typically run is very, very similar. And let's grab the boots. The boots work out really well. The team that I run is typically very similar, and that is because Nathalia is my best hero, so I use her a lot. I also have Coronal and a couple others, but Bulin is fantastic in here as well. And then we can probably bring Zatlux or Coronal or Valeria, who is not geared, or we can bring Opal. We have lots of different options here. Let's go ahead and just jump into this. We're going to set this up, and then we're going to show off Halia. So there we go. We are going to start this fight on auto. Halia is going to do her thing. Decrease their speed, increase our speed, and of course scale our damage because of the speed difference. And as you can see, it makes fairly easy work with the exception of Thomas, who got resisted. But Nathalia should be able to clean him up since she's strong against fire. And there we go. That was fairly easy. So Halia is amazing in lots of different areas, and these are just a few. So there is Halia. Those are the places that she's good in. Those are not all of the places she's good in. Those are just some. If you have other places that you are using her and you found her very helpful, let me know in the comments down below. Also, don't forget the increased summon rate, which is coming very, very soon. And leave me a comment down below. Let me know if you are going to summon for her, because I actually found her very, very useful. With that said, leave me a like and a subscribe. Help me get to 1,000 subscribers. That would be amazing, so I can give away more codes to you as long as Ace continues to provide me with the codes. That's going to do it for me. For more helpful videos like this, check out the top right.